Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm doing this green look. I also have a little bit of a green on the cheek thanks to the Anastasia Moonchild palette. I originally wanted this to be a monochromatic look but didn't end up panning out that way, but I actually like this even better. It's perfect for St. Patrick's Day. I'm personally German and there's no Irish blood in my body, but I still enjoy a good boiled dinner and some Guinness and any excuse to rock a color on my eye. So if you guys want to see how to get this look, you are in the right place. Just keep on watching. So I know you already saw the full look, but I went ahead and just took care of one eye already. That way we can just focus on one. So I'm going to start by priming my eyes. You guys know I love the MAC Prep and Prime 24-hour eye base, so I'm just going to apply that first. I'm also playing with some new camera settings and yeah, I don't know. I hope that this looks okay. So guys, leave me a comment down below if you like how it looks or if you have any suggestions as to how I should change it. Also, can we talk about this mug for a second? Leave a comment if you know where this is from. This quote, the amuck amuck amuck. Okay, so to start, I'm going to take my Persona Cosmetics palette and I'm going to take the shade Humble. I'm just going to use a big brush just to set the eye. This is going to make it so that everything glides easily over top of the eyeshadow base. So what we're going to do next is really just build up color in the crease and in the outer corner. You don't want to go straight in with your darkest color because it's not going to give you like a natural smoky look. It's just going to look really, really harsh. So I'm going to start by going in with this shade Charming. It's like a camel colored brown. And I'm just going to lightly take this on the outer corner and a little bit in the crease. Oh, also I already did my base and my brows, so I will leave the products down below. So once I have that applied, what I like to do is take a bigger fluffy blender brush and just buff that in. Now, unfortunately, this brush does have a little bit of leftovers from the other eye, so I'm gonna go right in with Maverick, which is this brown right here. It's kind of a pure dirt color. It's gonna look pretty on the eye. So again, just popping that on the outer corner. You can adjust this obviously to your eye shape. My eyes are really small, so I keep everything way far out, but if you have bigger eyes, obviously feel free to play around with your placement. You could also do a halo eye. That would look really cool, where you put the darkest colors on the outer corner and the inner corner, and then just a pop of color in the middle. So the star of the show is definitely this Makeup Geek foiled pigment in the shade Voodoo. So I already put some into the cap. It does kind of come out in balls, which I don't understand. I don't know. It's kind of a funny thing, but once you apply it, obviously it's really beautiful. I just don't get this part of it. But anyways, I'm gonna take this flat brush and I'm gonna kind of press that into the lid to gather the product onto the brush and tap off the excess. This does fall out a little bit and I want to eliminate as much as possible, obviously. So once I have my brush loaded up, I'm just going to start pressing that onto the eye. And as you can see, there is some fallout, so I just have to be careful. And I already powdered underneath, so it makes it easier to wipe this away. So I'm placing this mostly in the center towards the inner corner, but not all the way in. We're gonna use another color there. And we are gonna use another color on the outside too, just to deepen it up, and we're gonna blend it. So don't be too worried about making this neat because we are just going to take a couple brushes to it. When you have it around where you want it, take that blending brush again and blend around your edges. The key to having a look that doesn't look like you got punched in the face is just to keep blending. That's why I love to have like one brush kind of designated to it. I also have a paper towel in front of me and I'm kind of wiping my brush as I go just to get rid of any excess product on there. I'm gonna grab one more layer of the foiled pigment and place that again on my eye, just to make the color really pop. These blend, or not blend, well they blend pretty well, but they also build really easily. I'm really impressed with this color. I think this is wicked cool. I don't have anything like this in my collection. As you can see, I do have fallout on my cheeks, maybe you can't see, but I'm just gonna use the brush I used to set my eyes and just sweep that away. I don't have a ton of greens in my collection, but luckily I do have the Urban Decay electric palette. So I'm going to take this shade called Freak. It's like a nice lighter minty kind of green, and I'm just going to use a little baby brush to get to the inner corner of the eye. I don't want it to be super dark in the inner corner of my eye because my eyes are really small, and I'd like to bring some light into them, especially because I will be adding darkness to the lower lash line. So I'm just gonna take that color and place it on the inner corner because it's a little bit lighter than Voodoo, but it's still in that same green color family. So it'll keep the green going, but it'll just be a little bit lighter. If you don't have a lighter green, that's fine. Just bring Voodoo all the way in. I'm also going to be using this on the cheek, but I am going to go in with the Anastasia Moonchild palette. This palette is unbelievably beautiful. I mean, it definitely, they're all really unique colors, and you can't just, I mean, you could just wear them on the daily, but they're kind of tough to incorporate into a daily look, like a, you know, a blue shimmer on your cheek or even a pink. But this Lucky Clover color is perfect for today, so I'm just going to take that in the inner corner of the eye to add some brightness and keep with that green theme. Before we move on to the lower lash line, I just want to finish up the top, and I'm going to take the color Fearless. It's a really deep, dark chocolatey brown. It's the darkest shade in this palette. So I'm just going to take a little bit, tap off the excess, and then kind of stamp it onto my eye. This is a nice alternative to black, and I feel like that would just be a little bit too harsh for this look. So this brown is perfect. Just very lightly blending, kind of gradiating. Is that a word, gradiating? This brown into the green. That way there's no harsh edge and it just looks like it fades into darkness. All right, now it's time to make sure you've wiped away all of the powder that has fallen onto your cheeks before we move on to the lower lash line. For the black liner, I'm going to use this Rimmel Scandaleyes pencil, applying that into the waterline and a little bit on the lash line as well. Next, I'm just taking this little e.l.f. brush and taking a bunch of that Voodoo product. I'm going to go over this black and really kind of push it in there. It's going to create this like kind of muddy blackish green color, which is wicked cool. And then we'll go over top with a little bit more Voodoo, because like I said, it does build up really well and it'll pop a little bit more. So I thought about applying lashes, but I just don't know. I don't think that any of them are going to be small enough, and I want this look to really shine through. So I'm just gonna add a little bit of that Rimmel pencil just to the lash line, nice and close. Then I'm just gonna grab a small brush and smoke it out. To finish off the eyes, I'm first going to apply a layer of primer. This is by L'Oreal. This is just going to make the lashes look a little bit fuller, make sure I cover each lash with mascara. Then gonna go in with this Maybelline Colossal Big Shot Volume Express mascara. All right, so now that the eyes are complete, I'm gonna go in with some bronzer, but first I just wanna make sure to sweep away any fallout that may be left over from that eyeshadow. I'm just gonna take my XO Beauty bronzer brush, and this is the Tarte Park Avenue Princess bronzer. And I'm going to keep this towards the back of the cheek, use it to kind of warm up, contour a tiny bit. I'm gonna go with a peachy blush. I'm going to use the Revlon Melondrama blush. I'm just gonna use a touch of this, just a touch. I wanna add just a little bit of color to the cheek, but nothing too much. So literally just really lightly kind of stamping it on the face. Now for the really fun part, we're gonna go in with the Lucky Clover in the Anastasia Moonchild palette, and we're going to highlight the cheekbone. It's gonna add a really cool touch to the face. Just for the hell of it, I'm gonna take a little bit on the nose, just a tiny bit, just to kind of bring it all together. And then a little bit on the Cupid's bow, but not too much. Just gonna tie all those green bits together. So originally when I thought about this look, I wanted it to be monochromatic, but I couldn't get my act together enough in time to go to the store and buy a green colored lip. So instead we're gonna go in with this Makeup Geek Plush Matte in Beach Bunny. So this kind of follows the theme of being like a little peachy. So this makes it a lot more wearable than a green would have, but the green would have been really fun. This is my first time using this product, and I have to say, it feels like the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream. And finally, just to clean up around the lip line, I'm gonna take this little brush by XO Beauty, a little lip brush, and a little bit of my foundation. Just go around the lip. And this is the completed makeup look. So let me just go finish the hair and I'll be right back with my final thoughts. All right, so a couple things since I shut the camera off last. One, I had to take off the lip and reapply it. I don't think I'm totally sold on this formula yet, on this Makeup Geek Plush Matte Lip Cream. It's wicked creamy. I feel like it doesn't really set down and it accentuated all of the dryness on my lips. I just dropped my brush. So what I did was I took it off and then I applied some Aquaphor and then I took a Q-tip and went over it. And then I applied a lip primer. I used the MAC Prep and Prime for the lip. And then I put this back over top. So I don't know. The color is stunning. It's really pretty and it's like really good for every day, but I don't know that I'm totally sold on the formula. Also, this hair, can we talk about it? Okay, so I've been using this Numi wand. This is probably like a 1/2 inch wand, prepping my hair with Redken, what do you call it? Thermal protecting spray, and then going in with this Kristen S Dry Finish Working Texture Spray. And this, I mean, come on. This hair is ridiculous. I feel like I have a mane. And I feel like I also have never had this much hair in my life before. My hairdresser is incredible. If you live on the South Shore of Massachusetts, you have to go check her out. She's at Salon 1803. Her name is Lashana and she's the best. My hair was like dead and sad and then I went to see her and she gave me not only like the greatest cut, but also encouraged me to use really good stuff on my hair. So I now use Redken Extreme shampoo and conditioner just to make sure that my hair is really healthy because it was pretty much dead when I started to see her. I always used heat protectant before, but now I use a nicer one. And yeah, I go for regular cuts. So I'm just totally in love with my hair these days. This eye is wicked cool. I mean, this is outrageous. This foiled pigment is unbelievable. I'm so obsessed with this. And this highlight looks beautiful, natural, but like a little hint of green. I hope you guys can see it. But anyways, enough rambling. Check out my social media. I made an Instagram account for Amber A Beauty. That way I don't plug up my regular Instagram feed with anything makeup related because not everybody cares. But I mean, I don't know that anyone really cares about all of my cats. My cat pictures anyways, but so you can find that down below. It's Beauty by Amber Ray, and come check out my Facebook page, my blog if you're interested. If you recreate this look, let me know. If you end up buying Voodoo, I mean, this is cray cray. I love it. I love it. I love it. Anyways, I hope you guys are doing really well and leave any suggestions down below and I will see you again very soon. Bye.